Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just getting to the gym. 3:30 in the morning. About to get it in, guys. We got chest today. Gotta hit chest. Hope you guys are having a good start to your morning, guys. As always, stay blessed. Wake up positive, guys. You gotta start that positive, but you gotta act your way into positivity. You can't just, I'm gonna feel positive today. It's a choice, obviously. But you gotta take the actions of a positive person to feel positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that should make sense. But anyways, guys, you know what I had on my mind this morning? Oh man, what was I thinking about? That it was one of those quotes I heard last night. I think I went to bed thinking about it. It was that me versus me. I heard that again. Here we go with the me versus me. I think that whole me versus me became a buzzword, obviously. Tally up the score. Are you winning? Right? Me versus me, big dog. Are you winning? Who's winning? The new version of you? Are you winning? Or is the old version of you that you keep saying it's me versus me that you're trying to not be anymore? You want to be different. You're trying to change your life habits. If you are, good fucking job. That's good for you. But if you're not, there's a problem there. You got to stop with all your cool little buzzwords, me versus me, and start really reflecting on what it is that you're doing and what it is you want to achieve. And now what do I need to do to stop being this old version of me and start the real me versus me, right? Because that shit's hard when you're trying to get away from your old habits, when you're trying to break old connections, when you're trying to distance yourself from people you don't want to be around no more because you know it doesn't lead to any good. And you start a new lifestyle, new habits in your life you're doing. That's difficult. It's challenging. People say, I don't compare myself to nobody, right? And that's where it's me versus me, where they don't have to hold any accountability because they don't compare themselves to nobody. If you guys don't think of it like that, guys. Anybody that's at a high level compares themselves to people to make sure they're still winning, and they're the way whatever they see as winning, because they see certain people in the same industry or in the same space growing. So you better stay on your toes because this person's pressing on your heels. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you're pressing forward, and you do see the competition. It's not just me versus me. Yeah, it's you versus you to be better than you were yesterday, but actually have results, have something to show, have finances, have relationships, have establishments that you've actually are moving forward and doing better than you were last year, right? So pull up the scoreboard. Are you winning from this year where you're at now? This summer, it's ending now. From last summer, are you doing better or are you doing worse? Because a lot of people will not hold themselves accountable. And they'll just say those cool little words like that and think that's good enough. Like, oh yeah, bro, that's what it is. And all the other dumbasses are going to fall right behind that. And because they're all doing the same thing. But when you tally at that, because then you're going to be that person. 2025, oh, this is my year. 24 was a warm-up. You said the same shit about 23. You didn't do shit in 24. What are you going to do in 25? It's going to be any different if you haven't changed your habits. If you haven't changed the lifestyle you're living. You're not doing anything different. You're chilling. You're relaxing. You got your feet kicked up. You're fucking playing video games all night. What the fuck are you doing? Things like that, guys. You got to be very careful of what it is you do every day, because that you're just instilling that as to being normal. And as always, guys, somebody's watching that shit. Somebody's watching it. So you're telling somebody this is okay to live mediocre and not try to become something in life and not work hard. And it's not just about going to work and working an 8-hour job. No shit. You got to go to work. You need to make money. But what are you doing in your personal development with your health, with your finances? Are you really doing it? Are you killing the game? What are you doing with your life? All right, man. That's all I got, guys. I woke up thinking about that me versus me shit. Okay, what are you doing to be better then? If it's really you versus you, who's winning? The old you or the new version that you're trying to become? And if your old version is winning, guys, you're just gonna resort back to your old habits. Your next year's not gonna change. You're gonna fall right into the same shit. Another thing, guys, when you're trying to get away from something, well, let me word that different. When you're trying to go to something, right? You're trying to start something new. You want to achieve this new goal, this new result, these new relationships. It's good to run towards that, right? Go get that. But keep in mind, as for fuel, what are you running away from? You don't want to resort back to those old habits that you had, so you're chasing these new habits. You don't want that old type of relationship, so you're chasing these new relationships. So things like that, guys, what are you running from that should give you fuel to what you're running towards? All right, love you guys. Yeah.